Hello traders, the title of the video is how to improve Elliott wave correction trading using a trend line. Do you want to improve your Elliott wave correction trading using a trend line? Okay, let's get started, alright? So what do we need to do? So we are counting waves, so we have identified that the trending phase is coming to the end. We have identified the fifth wave, which means that the multi-wave has ended. All right. But whenever we call anything fifth wave, we need to understand that the fifth wave can also be extended. But at the point where we call the fifth wave, all right, so we think that, okay, this is the end of the fifth wave, possibility that the fifth wave may be extended. Once we do that, all right, we need to start drawing a trend line. So here we are here at the end of the fifth wave. We connect this low and this low here. We draw all the trend line, every trend line, okay, at the bottom, okay, below that trending phase. So don't draw them at the top. Pay attention to the one below. So connect this point. Connecting this point and this point, we have the green trend line. We connected this low and this low here. Now we have three trend lines: the red, the green, and the turquoise. All right. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to prepare ourselves for the correction. All right. Until that correction is starting, all right, we are now ready to trade it by drawing, okay, all the trend line below the multi-wave. So the next thing that we can do also is to start projecting the angles between two trend lines. So traders that have been following us at the 2-4 Stock Trader YouTube channel, Digit 2, Digit 4 Stock Trader YouTube channel, know how we do that. So you draw you measure the distance between two trend lines, and that distance you must project it on the same vertical line. So this is vertical line. Don't put it on another vertical line like this. Must be on the same vertical line, and you project it down like this. Now because it's the angle between the turquoise and the orange line, now we draw another line from the intersection point of those two trend lines. So this is the intersection point, and we draw it through the end of that measuring stick. So this is the intersection between the turquoise and the green, and now we draw a line to the end of that measuring stick. Now we have another trend line. Okay, I'm running out of color now. I don't know. I'll put the black there. Okay, black belt. Okay, here it is. So we have. So you can see that's the price crash down. It tried to find a support. You see here. Even this, there was a target here, which I talked about in the previous video about how to use the RSI oscillator and the area with principal trading. We know that is the target level. You see that black trend line is the projection of the angle between the first two trend lines. So we draw this line there before the price even start going down or up. All right, so here it is. Okay, and we can project it one more time on the same vertical line. So here it is. This must be on the same vertical line. Project one more time like this on the same vertical line. This is very, very important. Otherwise, you are doing something else. And we connect it with the intersection of those trend lines. Must be through the point. Now, in the previous video, we know that that pink line here also is an intersection. It's a target level. That pink line, trend line. In that video that I was talking about, right? How to use RSI oscillator and the peak and the Elliott wave principal trading. This is a target level. All right, here it is. So by projecting one more time on the same vertical line, here it is. We have another line here. Can color it now into orange, and we just leave it there. And if the price crash through it coming down, we know that there is a trend line here. Another thing that we can do, you can see that the angle between the green trend line and the black trend line. Anytime you have two trend lines, we can also draw the median line between two trend lines. If you do not want to draw it, just be aware of it. Say it again. So you see here, so probably bounce between the turquoise and the green, come down to the black line, which is the projection of the angle between the turquoise and the green. So you see that black trend line has been useful to us during the correction, yes or no? Now that we draw the median line between the green and the black line, you can see that as the price found a support on the edge of the black trend line, it's now bouncing on the edge of the median line between the green and the black line. You see? So those are the things that we can do when we are preparing to trade the corrective phase. There are many trading strategies that we can use during the corrective phase. Setting profit target using market geometry is one of them. So you see, price was consolidating here. Break below, we project it. We have another pink trend line. If it breaks below it again, we have the next pink trend line. We can also draw the trend line, you can see. And we can also draw the median line between two trend lines. We can project the angle between two trend lines, and we have all these lines ready on our chart. Is that too many? Are those too many lines for you? I don't think so, because they are useful, trend line. And also because most of the trading activity now are conducted by the computers. The computers are able to draw all these lines or to recognize, where are the position of all those trend lines. And you can draw them yourself. Right? Here it is without any chart pattern recognition software. You can project the angle between two trend lines during the correction, the area wave correction. I have already mentioned about so all these trend lines. So after you have identified the fifth wave, after you have identified the multi-wave, now is the time to start drawing trend line. The red trend line is in place. The green trend line is in place. The turquoise trend line is in place before the correction even starts. Now, you want to understand what is happening, so break below, test it, so come down, break below the turquoise trend line, you find a support, on the edge of the green trend line, it bounce out to retest the turquoise trend line. You see what's happening now? This is a correction phase. Pull back to the edge of the black trend line, form a tail to retest that target level, only to close on the edge of the black trend line. You start bouncing up a bit to retest the median line between the green and the black line. All right, you see how useful those trend lines are during the correction, all right, the area wave correction. So this is how one can improve area wave correction trading using trend lines. All right. So there are many ways that we can trade the corrective wave by using the trend line and the projection of the angle between trend lines, drawing the median line of those trend lines. We don't assume anything. We are looking for trading setup on the edge of those trend lines. We are also looking for trading setup at a hot spot trading zone. So the hot spot trading zone, as I've been talking about it at 24 Stock Trader YouTube channel, is the intersection between a trend line and a horizontal key level. So this is a hot spot trading zone. This is another hot spot trading zone because it's the intersection between that median line and the peak trend line. All right. Very often, high probability trading setup will occur at the hot spot trading zone. So the intersection between that horizontal key level and the black trend line is a hot spot trading zone. All right. So use those trend lines, trade on the edge of those trend lines, look for hot spot trading zone. You are looking first for trading setup, and then you implement a top-down trading method to trade it. Don't just buy and sell on the edge or at a hot spot trading zone. Always use multiple time frame trading method. So the trading setup, so here, you see here, so it breaks below the turquoise trend line, you retest it. That second candlestick bar is bearish, it's not very long. All right, this is a kind of a bearish harami here. when the smaller candlestick bar stay within the range of a low candlestick bar. If the following candlestick bar, so we draw high, the low, so you can draw, so you pay attention to the low or the median line of that small candlestick bar. Here it is. If you receive a sharp signal on the edge, take it down. That's what's happening here. So break below, retest the edge of the turquoise line, implement a top down to the middle, bring it to the target level here on the edge of the black trend line, also here. Here again, it bounce up, retest the median line, and pull back again to retest the black trend line. Now it's bouncing between the median line and the black trend line. Will it find a support here, or will it come all the way to the red trend line that we have drawn at the beginning here? So with those trend lines, you will make better trading decisions during the area wave correction. All right. So as always, if you learn something new for the first time, it makes sense, to use a demo account to practice until you master it before going live. The financial instrument that we are analyzing is Alliance data. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section. In due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If you find this video truly useful, let us know by giving us the thumbs up. If you think that this is another poor performance, alright, let us know by giving us the thumbs down, and that will put us under pressure to improve the next recording. However, if you think this is an essential tutorial, feel free to share it with your friend on Google+, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how to improve area wave correction trading using Trendlines. Happy to meet you all and speak to you soon.